Ha.
You sound like Chief Key. Ha ha ha. I'm mad you know that as a TikTok. And 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, welcome back to Loosely Outlined. My name is Zaea J.
And I'm the Black Hokage, aka TBH. And to be honest, Zay never believes me about all these crazy women that you see on the internet just doing all types of crazy stuff. And then I came across this video about a woman that claims her ex should pay all of her bills. And it went viral and I was like, oh, I gotta share this one with Zay because I want to see her reaction. I want to see her thoughts on this type of stuff.
So I saw part of the video on Twitter, but I didn't watch the whole thing.
Seeing is believing for you. We about to see right here.
I need to hear everything. I need all of the facts, and then I'll be able to make my opinion. I'm excited. I'm ready for this.
I love your apartment. We gotta move. Why? Because you fucked here before.
What did he say? Because I'm not even paying. I'm more focused on what she was saying. What did he say?
He is saying that we have to move out of this apartment because you have like fucked somebody else in here before.
Oh yeah, because that, to give more context, and she says it. Apparently she's got a new dude, and the new dude and her are living in the loft that the old dude is paying for. And like me personally as a man, I don't even know how another man would feel comfortable doing that. Like that's weirdo shit to me. Like you would think that he would want his own.
Guy that's paying, why? I would have kicked him out if she brought somebody else in there. To her, how does she feel comfortable enough to bring in another person in there? Like that's so fucking disrespectful. And 3, the other guy is fucking goofy for wanting to stay with the girl that has another guy paying for the apartment.
Well, he's not. They're friends. The problem is I don't personally buy cars and houses from my friends. I don't have
any friends paying my rent.
And then also, like, what kind of friend are you to where this dude is paying for your loft? At bare minimum, like, respect the space, and you're bringing another man in and like you're fucking him. It's kind of
taking me from one space or level in my life to another, so I'm forever grateful. And I also, in the same note, feel like if I was to ever be in the space that I could repay in any way, shape, or form, that I would. You know what I mean?
He says that, but I feel like if it actually came down to her paying him back, she probably wouldn't.
That's literally what I was supposed to ask you. I was like, do you really feel like she would pay this man back?
She's just talking.
Let's just be friends, and it didn't work, and that's that. But you got to continue to, you know, your credit is gonna get messed up. I don't know.
I don't like that. She tries to justify her actions of holding on to the things by saying that if you don't, your credit's gonna mess up. What does that have to do with anything? You could still vacate the premises and he could pay for the stuff. She's trying to justify it. It's all BS, bro. Like, you just
find
greedy.
Someone to take over the lease. He could find someone to live there for.
He could Airbnb it.
Airbnb it. And then she's saying like, "Oh, you want me to fake be with you?" Like that's still kind of like a really manipulative statement. Also,
the reality is that he upgraded her life, and she knows she can't actually afford it, but she doesn't want to give up that life because she feels like she deserves it. It's entitlement. It's really what it is. It's entitlement.
Also, look at how the girl with the red hair is staring at her.
This chick knows better. She's like, yo, we got to get women like this out of here because she's making it hard. Like, people want to have relationships. I feel like everything's starting to come full circle, and people are starting to realize everybody's habits, male and women, both have things that are not healthy and conducive to a relationship. And this what she's doing, she knows it's a bad look for women. You okay?
It's not you. I'm just tired. But yeah, I know it is like sometimes it's scary to speak out against certain things like this, because then you get labeled as like a pick me or like a person that hates women. Man or woman, like you could still do things that are fucked up. If a guy did the same thing, I'd say the same thing.
She just doesn't want to work. From what I've seen on social media, I think she has like an OnlyFans, or she's like an IG model. She just doesn't want to work, dog. That's really all it is.
And you with another dude?
Yeah. It's been like I've been with my guy maybe like going on 1 year. And he's been paying my
But
rent
I would love
since.
to meet your guy. I would really love to meet him because those men are rare.
I know.
And one man want to stay in that house that another man is paying the bill for. I gotta question him.
Goes against what a lot of women say. A lot of women say, oh, I want an ambitious, goal-driven man. Why did you not want to be with the man that was ambitious and goal-driven enough to have his own place and car and afford you your own home place and car? And you want to stay with a guy that's living off another man? That's weird to me.
My man feels like, while we have this opportunity, let's stack our bread.
Ding, ding, ding. He's a freeloader just like her.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is your man is on some like, oh, if that nigga gonna pay the rent, then we gonna come up off him.
So your man think he's a sucker.
I mean,
and he thinks that nigga is a sucker.
yeah, my man does think that. Yeah, my man does think that. Yeah, my man does think that.
She just acknowledged that her man thinks that dude that's paying for the shit is a sucker, and
so
in my opinion,
have respect for him.
He is. But the point I'm trying to make is she keeps saying that this dude is her friend, but you keep letting people disrespect him. Your man is laying in bed next to you, calling him a sucker, but you're on TV talking about, or YouTube, that he's your friend. Like, if I hear my friend talking about me like this, bro, you getting cut off. Like, that's not, like, dude, whoever this dude is paying for her shit, please cut her off, dog. Like, what are we doing?
Probably laying right there next to him being like, yeah, he is a sucker.
And he decided to put a woman in a car, I would feel like that's disrespectful for you to take. You should have never put that woman in that car.
Ladies, if you have any issues with the father, keep that to the side. Let them be in the child's life. This is an example why, because women like this are raising the children, and she has a boy. She's teaching her boy that this shit is okay. My thing is, like, you would not want your son to deal with a woman like that. I don't care how pretty she is.
Well, she was just saying if her son put a woman in a car that's disrespectful. I'm confused.
Well, she's saying it's disrespectful if her son puts the woman in the car and then tries to take the car back.
Then he should have thought of that in the budget from day one when he initially got the car.
So
you know what I mean?
Sugar daddies get cars for their sugar babies all the time.
That's a different setup, though. That's something completely different. We're talking about a relationship, not sugar babies.
Oh, what I'm saying, it's like easy to take the car back. It's not like it's hard.
Oh yeah. Like he can literally send the police on you because the lease is in his name.
We remained friends, and he was still paying that during our friendship. And then maybe like 5 months later, I got with my guy. You know, you're not gonna stop.
Your face while she talks is hilarious.
I like that man has ever placed me in a space, like the guy that pays my bills or pays whatever. He's never told me like, yo, you gotta figure this out.
So she actually did an interview on Kevin Samuel's show, and they went back and forth for like an hour and a half, and like she kind of further elaborated on that, and she said she felt like it was like the honorable thing for her friend to do to finish that lease, or that lease out or whatever. And then he said to her, he's like, you're, first of all, you're changing the definition of honor. That has nothing to do with honor. You're just entitled to it. And that gift was only because you guys were in a relationship. And then he asked her, he said, well, where's your honor? Because if you were quote unquote really his friend, you would just give it back because you guys aren't in a relationship. Like, it's not that deep. And it was crickets. It was crickets. So basically this woman just talks in circles to try to justify any of her terrible actions. His beard is like perfectly groomed.
Eventually.
Where are they finding people like this? Just
Miami.
asking for research purposes.
This dude that's like paying this chick's bills though, like I would love to have a conversation and like meet this dude, because it's like I'm friends with women, but I'm not paying any of your fucking bills. Like there's like a limit, and even still, like my friendships with them, it's like it only goes to certain things. Like there are certain things that are guaranteed there for my woman basically. And it's like you're giving her access to all your resources so that she can lay in bed with another man and clown you. Because if he's laughing and that's his girl, she's probably gonna laugh with him, because when women like men, they tend to laugh at everything that the man says. So she's clowning you, dog.
I wonder what that guy, I really want to hear his side. Like, I wonder what he is thinking, because like, why is it so hard for him to just cut it off?
And the thing is, she doesn't go into detail about why they broke up, and then she says they're good and they're friends or whatever, but you never know. It could have been she broke it off and he wanted more, but he just agreed to be her friend in hopes, which is always a terrible route. Yeah, it's always a terrible route. You should have left that alone. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed videos like this, be sure to hit the like button. Also leave a comment in the comment section below what you guys think about all of this. Anything last things you want to say, Zay?
There's a bunch of dusty people out here
in San Antonio. Somebody come save her. Put your cape on. Come on down to San Antonio. It's hard to get a flight. You can't get a direct. You're gonna have to get a layover. But yeah, if you want to rescue Zay, put your cape on, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Bye.